to say good morning, good morning, good morning. Top Road, Jeffreytown, Guysdale.
Jeffreytown is a rural community. We are 1,700 feet above sea level. We're in an area that was overlooked by landline telephones.
Our community, as you can see, is not rich. If you look at the housing stock, you can see that it's a poor community.
So we had to be close-knit simply because we only had ourselves to rely on. That's where our self-reliance comes in.
Instead of hurting someone's spirit, give them some encouragement.
Well, I've been living in this community since I was born, which is around 26 years.
It wasn't that developed, but you know, as you see, it's developing more and more.
Jeffreytown Farmers Association from ever since has embarked on so many projects for the community.
Through the association, we try and do community development work. That is why we have the multimedia center. That is why we have the radio. That is why we work on a communal organic farm.
You're tuning into Jet FM, the voice from the hills of St. Mary.
Our radio station, Jet FM, what radio station has done to the community is that it has given them a self of identity. We have training in terms of broadcasting, and persons, young individuals within the community who are interested will come in and be a part of that training.
Here is Jeffreytown Multimedia Center, where we do photocopying, printing, we have wireless internet, and we also have the inside broadband service. It serves merely about 3,000 people in the community. We had a hard group that came, had a session here about using the computer. We had a lot of training here from Commonwealth of Learning and so forth. So Jeffreytown has been doing a lot for our community, based with computers.
We have our solar panels which help generate electricity, and that is a form of self-sufficient for the radio station.
We found that we could sustain the radio if we didn't look at alternative energy. Because running the multimedia center with the radio running 16 hours per day, we just couldn't pay the bills. And we were fortunate to get an intervention with a project through the EFJ. And we started with our first 22 panels and the windmill, and that really cut our electricity bill in half.
We use at least, I think it's 20% GPS at a point, and 80% from the solar panels as well as the windmill. We have led from the front as to using renewable energy to conserve, to contribute effectively to the environment.
The association with the Jeffreytown Farmers Association dates back to 2011 when they came second in the Scotia Eco Awards. We were impressed because they were involved in a number of areas relating to the environment.
What that has done is really encourage us to do more. Right? That is recognition of the effort, and that was wonderful.
We were awarded the Best Environmental Community in Jamaica 2012. That's the Jamaica Environmental Trust Action Award, and the Best Sustainable Agriculture and the Best Youth Leader in Agriculture.
Here in Jeffreytown, the group decided we want to go back to doing some organic farming, and not just doing it for us to eat, but to look at a niche market as a healthy product.
The plan is for the greenhouse is to put just strawberry and broccoli in here. As you can see, we are trying to formulate a strawberry plant right here. It's just basically what we do is trying to test the temperature. We want to sell it to the hotels and some other small entities, and of course make a bit of jam out of it, strawberry jam. So it's just a testing process right now, as you can see. So that's basically what we're doing with the greenhouse for now.
It's a process. Jeffreytown Farmers has been working for 21 years now, inch by inch, and we're trying our best to continue being self-reliant, to be able to help ourselves make our community better.
You're tuning into Jet FM, the voice from the hills of St. Mary. I just want to say a pleasant, I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning to all my listeners if you're just tuning in. Yes, all my listeners, they're not alone. Top Road, Jeffreytown.
The Teller was brought to you by Scotiabank Group.